Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's Fomzy here again with another video for you. So today's video is going to be about my June favorites and just a couple of fails, things that I've been loving and things that I haven't been loving so much. Also, it will include some skincare and some color products, makeup, and things also that are not beauty related that I've actually been enjoying for the month. So before I jump into telling you what my favorites are, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, I do appreciate you clicking on it, and I hope that you will stay. And if you're returning, thank you for your support. And without further ado, let's jump right into June favorites. The first thing that I'm going to show you is my sunscreen, the Nivea Super Water Gel. I love this a lot. It has SPF 50, so it actually does the job. And the good thing about it is that it doesn't leave a white cast on your face. I normally use 2 pumps, but I'm going to use 1 pump today. With the 2 pumps, I put all over my neck and on my shoulders, especially when they're being left out. The good thing about this is the consistency of the product. Very easy to put on. It glides on your face and you don't have to keep trying to force it to sink in. It sinks right in, and also it does the job, and it doesn't leave a white cast all over my face. So it is a good product for under makeup. Moving on to the next thing, it is a foundation, and I found myself reaching out for this foundation quite a bit. I did recently do a 12 days of foundation, and I reviewed quite a few foundations, but I find myself reaching out for this, the Ultra Latent Velvet from Chanel. I do find myself reaching out for this. It gives that velvety matte finish. Also, it is a light to medium coverage, so you can build it up a little bit, but it won't get to full coverage. So with the kind of texture, the consistency of this foundation, and the fact that it leaves a velvety matte finish, it is conducive for everyday wear. I've bought 2 colors, the BD91 and the BD121, and I'm just going to show you the consistency, how it looks. And unfortunately for this foundation, the BD121 is the darkest shade that they do have. A lot of people that are darker skin than I am might not be able to use this, but I am in BD191, which is the second to the last shade that they do have. I'm just gonna tell you, this is just 1 squirt from it, and I'm just gonna show you how it looks on my skin. This is it, the 91. I normally put the 121 around my mouth because of this hyperpigmentation and the birthmark, but I like the shade of the 91 on the rest of my face. And see how velvety smooth that is. I can still see the imperfections on my face. I can still see my skin, and that is what I love about this foundation. It's just kind of like your skin, but better kind of foundation. The other thing that I've been loving this month, my brushes. I did pick up this Goss brush, the Airbrush, and this brush is so soft. I just use it on my under eye, to set my under eye. Sometimes I like to set it with a powder. Next, I will show you all the other brushes that I've been loving this month. Of course, I've shown you the Goss Airbrush, very soft, picks up the powder for the under eye. I use that mainly for the under eye, but it's so soft. And of course, the Sonia G Sky High set. I don't know where I dropped all the others. This, yeah, And also I bought some singles as well. I think I bought the crease one from Sonia G. I've been loving these ones mainly because just once you touch it, it picks it up almost immediately and deposits it on your eye. It's just made my eyeshadow go on smoothly. So easy to blend. You just blend it out very easily. You're not doing too much work. So I love these brushes for that. And another mention is the Tom Ford cream foundation brush, but I don't use it for that. I use it for my cream blushes, and it picks it up so well and deposits it on the face, and also like blend it out real well. It is a very good brush. So these are my favorite brushes. So the next is the Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra Powder by Teint. It is awesome. I picked this up mainly because of my under eye. Like I've said, my under eye is really dry. So I was looking for something that won't dry it up more. And I did pick it up in the shade, let me see, 400. So I picked up the shade 400 medium, and I picked it up for my under eye. Unfortunately, it's too dark for my under eye, so I'm going to order another one of this one for my under eye, but I'm going to use this all over my face. This is awesome. It doesn't dry out your skin. It doesn't make it look cakey. It is a good powder. And that's what I've been reaching for this month. And this is how the shade looks like. And I normally use any of my brushes, and I just, you know, put some all over my face to set it. See how it just gives the face that soft matte look without drying it out or without it being cakey. And that's what I love about this powder. The next thing is going to be the eyeshadow, and two of them I've been loving this month, and one of them is by Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze. I picked this up. I've not tried a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow in any shape, not the singles, not the quads, not the full palettes. Never tried it. So when this came out with the bronzer, I picked it up, and since then I have not been able to put it down. This is so lovely. I just put this in my bag because once you, I just put this in my bag because it's so easy. Everyday look, so easy when you're going to the office or when you're doing anything, running errands, going somewhere. You just want something that will work. This will work. This is so neutral for everyday wear, and I love to use this. And if I want to brighten it up a little bit, I use this color right here, the lightest shade. There we go. If I want to brighten my eyes up a little bit, I'll just use this all over my lids. And the color that I do like most here is this one. I normally use it as my transition color or all over my lids, just as one color. And then the other one that I do love, of course, is Antique Pat's Divine Rose 2. I use this palette for everything. It's unfortunately so bulky that I can't just carry it everywhere I go, but it is lovely. This shade right here, it is a very beautiful shade. I'm going to use the Sonia G brush, the mini booster, and I'll just show you. So easy. And of course, Mama Pat's palettes, they are so pigmented. So I just use this, tap a little bit, and just put it all over my lid like that as a transition color. Sometimes it's on my crease. Sometimes I put it on my lid. And that is what I love the most about this. It's so versatile. You can also use those colors on your cheeks as blush, this one actually, I can also use it as my blush. I've forgotten the name actually. It's the Naked blush. This pink one here, that's awesome. I use it on my cheeks as well because I love pink. And this one as well, the Trichrome. Wow, that's something else. So this is a simple eye look created using the Desert Haze and Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2. I'm going to put the information in the description box. If you'd like to know what exact shades that I did use, I'll put it in the description box. And moving on to the next one, it's going to be the bronzer, and that's been my favorite. And that is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Bronzer in the shade Tan. The only thing I can say is that this is a perfect match for me. It just gives me the right amount of warmth on my face. Also, it's flawless. It doesn't add anything extra onto your skin, like you're not packing on anything. It just feels so airbrushed. That's the thing I love about this particular bronzer, and I really have not been reaching for anything else. Like, that's it. I actually, for every day, I would rather put on a bronzer than to contour and bronze. I just put on a bronzer and run out the door, and this has been what I've been reaching for. I'm just gonna put a little right here. Just see how I just deposited just a little amount of warmth. It's not like orange, or it's not cool tone that it will not give me warmth. It's just the perfect color for me. All right, so the next thing that I've also been reaching for this month, it will be the Fenty blushes. But the shade that I've actually been reaching out for is the Summertime Wine. And this is how it looks. Kind of dirty though, but yeah. I'm not a fan of color cream products, but lately I've been loving them, and especially this particular one. And with this brush from Tom Ford, the O2 that I used to put it on, I just love that one too. Just takes the right amount, and puts it right here. So this is how it looks. I think I put on too much. I'll just dampen it, but this is how it looks after I just tap, 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 tap right here. The next thing is going to be the lip pencil. This is the one that I've been reaching for a lot this month, and this is the Marc lip pencil. I know a lot of people know about the lip pencils, but the shade that I've actually been reaching for is the Nightmoth. Marc had discontinued the lip pencil that I do like to use, and that is Current, and they didn't have it anymore. So the lady suggested this. It's nowhere near like the Current one, but this I've been loving. If you can see, I do love pink a lot. So things that go with pink colors and stuff like that, any shade of pink, they work for me a lot. I just reach for it quite a bit. Just put it on my lips, and that's what I have on right now, but I do share it out with a little bit before putting on anything. And that's how I love to wear this. It works for a variety of shades. That's what I love about it. It's a little bit dark, so it suits the color of my lips because I have dark lips, and it just blends right in, especially if you share it out a little bit. So there we go for that. And then the next is this lip balm or lip gloss from Chantecaille. I never bothered to try any of their lip balms. This one was sent, I bought some things from Chantecaille, and they sent this as a gift with purchase, and it's meant to be a lip balm, but it just suits what I want very easily. And it's the shade is the Coral Belle, and that's what I've been wearing throughout the video. I just put it on. I don't need to do anything else. And this is the color. I just put on a little, and this is it. When I'm just running around, I just put that alone or with the Nightmoth, the MAC lip pencil, and I'm set. About it is the color. It's supposed to be a balm, so the color, there is a color payoff, not too much, but just a little, just enough, just the right amount. It is also very moisturizing. My lips get dry very easily. That's why I don't like the matte lipsticks, but this one is a lip balm, so it moisturizes your lips as you're wearing some color. So that is what I love about this product. And this company, they do have some very good products actually, but this I've been reaching for. In fact, it stays inside my bag. Like, you know, I like pink, so I love this one. So I'm gonna clean this off and put on the next one. So the next thing also that I've been loving is the YSL Liquid Color Balm. I have mine in 62. I don't think I've lost the packaging, so I don't know where it is. But again, this is very moisturizing. That's what I love about it. Both of them are not going to stay on my lips for a very long time, but they moisturize my lips when it's there, and it just gives me the right amount of color. So I've been reaching for this a lot, and I'll just put it on right now. And information will be in the description box. There we go. And this is just a dash of color. And I use either the balm or this one. Sometimes I mix it, and I'll use the MAC lip pencil in Nightmoth. And that's it. This looks so natural. You're not doing too much. So that's it for the makeup, and let's jump right into the other ones. And the first that I'm going to show is going to be this Angel Muse fragrance. I love it so much. This I got from my daughter for my birthday, and I love this fragrance. I have other Angel fragrance perfumes, and I do have them, but this has just overtaken all the other ones. And I didn't have it before, so it was real good. And I'm just gonna spray a little. When I initially sprayed it, the top notes, like, it was a bit too strong, so I was like, let me wait. But when it actually does settle down, that's when I really enjoy it. Like, I love it. And I just need to put a little of it, and I'm good. So this is Angel Muse, and very good for every day. I like kind of some floral scent, some, you know, something light and girly. I love those kind of fragrance. Now, when I'm going for a board meeting, of course, I'll put on something different, like maybe Coco Mademoiselle Chanel, but this is my everyday fragrance that I pick up. I've been loving that. Now, the next thing that also that I've been loving, is this neck and shoulder massager. This is lovely. Again, one of my daughters bought this. I have 3 girls. One of my daughters bought this for me because I do get a lot of migraines, and when I work out, I'll be like, oh, here is paining me, here is hurting. And she got this for me, and she got it a while back, but I recently started using it, and oh my, this is so effective. It's from a brand called Tridukna. There we go. Tridukna, that's the brand. And it does come with a car charger if you want to, and of course the wall charger as well. And so you just plug it in and put some right here and you're good to go. It does have heat. Let me see. It does have different kinds of massages. The one I love is the kneading one, so it depends on what you would like. And it also has heat. So I use it mainly on my back and on my knees and also on my calves. And it does kind of slowly but gently, it massages away any kind of pain. It's just a kneading motion, and it goes one way, and after a minute it turns back the other way, and after a minute it goes back the other way. It does feel like a human being is actually giving or doing the massage. This I love it. And all the buttons are here for heat, for the intensity, for everything. This said it's head and shoulders, but even according to the manual, you can use it everywhere else that actually hurts you. I've had some other ones, but they haven't been as effective as this particular one. So yeah, then moving into skincare, I think 2 months ago, I said I was going to try out some new skincare products, as well as some new skincare products, and I'll also clean brands, Sephora clean brands, and or Asian beauty like Korean or Japanese beauty. So I did pick up a few, and I started with the Tata Harper and also Shiseido. I did buy the small set that has a little bit of everything, and then later I went and bought the full ones for those that were really effective and that I liked. So I'm gonna start with Tata Harper, and that is the Regenerating Cleanser. I use this all the time. It says to use on dry skin and just use it all over your face, massage it into your face. Leave it for a little bit and then rinse it out. It is very effective. And the other one from Tata Harper, which is the Resurfacing Serum, I left it downstairs, so I'll just put the picture up here. But that is so very good. I could see the difference in my skin within a week after using both of them, and they are really effective. The Resurfacing Serum, of course, is an exfoliator, so that I use at night only. And this I use just once a day too, only because it's going to be too much or too abrasive on my skin to be using them morning and evening. So looking at Tata Harper, those were the two that I did like. There's a little bit of scent from the Resurfacing Serum, but I didn't think it was repugnant. I could tolerate it, so I went ahead and bought it. Plus the fact that it is effective, and honestly believe, like, if I'm not enjoying what I'm using in terms of, let's say the color products, it's too hard for me to use, or I have to do a lot of work, or the skincare products that I have to do a lot of work to, I'd rather not have it. I would rather have something that is pleasant to use and that I look forward to using it. So those are the two that I did like. But there is also a fail with the Tata Harper, and that is the Hyaluronic Gel Moisturizer. Now this is the size in the little kit that I bought. This is the size that they gave. And for the past 2 months, you can see, and this is me trying to force myself, I couldn't get through the smell of this. The smell is horrible, and it stays for a little while before it goes. So with the smell, I couldn't even put it on long enough to even find out whether it was effective. it is just a moisturizer, and it's a hyaluronic gel moisturizer, but the smell is horrible. Yes, I do like something clean. Couldn't stand it. So this is going into the trash, actually. Honestly, some other people might be able to tolerate the smell. I could tolerate the one from the Resurfacing serum. It's not pleasant to me, but it goes away quickly, so I can tolerate that. But this one, I just couldn't. That was horrible. And it's a moisturizer, and I was like, for a moisturizer, no, I will keep with the one that I've been using. So that's a fail for me for the month. Now, the other thing that also for the skincare is this clean skincare brand, and it's called Ren. I don't know how this came, how I got this, but I got this, and it's the Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. This works wonders on my skin. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning and my skin is not looking the best, I use this. And this thing is strong. So I use it like maybe twice a week or 3 times a week. This is really very strong, and it does do the job, but I don't want to put too strong of a thing on my skin. But it is effective, and I've been loving that. And the other one that I've also been loving is from Ren as well, their Overnight Recovery Balm. This is a balm, and I do have oily skin. I tell you, this came as a sample on something that I got, maybe a gift with purchase or something, but it came as a sample. And one of those days where my skin was irritated and I needed something to calm me down, I did go ahead and use that because it said recovery balm, and it did calm my skin down by the morning. So I went ahead and purchased the full size, which is this, and it's been working so far. My skin is kind of sensitive, so putting a lot of stuff on my skin, sometimes my skin gets irritated. And as I change as well, using different products or different brands, my skin reacts as well. So this has actually been a skin saver for me, the Recovery Balm by Ren. And the next thing is going to be the Eyeshadow Clarifying Cleansing Foam, and I've been loving this from Shiseido. And honestly, all their products that I've tried so far, I have loved it. The eye cream, which one is it? I think they gave me 2, the Ultimune, and I think the other one is the Benefiance. I've loved their eye cream, but this cleanser, I love it because it doesn't strip my skin of the essential oils, but it also cleans. What I do is I use my cleansing oil, which is the Roto Hadalabo cleansing oil, and I'll put it up here. That's also my favorite for this month. I've been using more of that over my pharmacy cleansing balm. Then I go in with a gentle cleanser like Cetaphil before I go in with this one, and it takes everything off. Going on to my fails, the other fail for me is, again, a brand that I love and I've been using quite a bit, and I did say that it's quite my favorite that I've been using, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now, I do know that this is a very popular product and people love this a lot. It is, I mean, everybody, I haven't seen anybody say no, but for me, this did not work out. I got it in the shade 6. Then I tried the shade 7, and the lady at Sephora was like, yeah, no, that's too dark for you. So I went back to 6. And I don't know what it is, but I've tried using it to highlight, bring brightness to certain places on my face. I didn't like it. I don't know whether it's the consistency. I don't know what it is for, but for me, this is a huge waste of money. I still have it here, and I'm still trying to wonder what I'm going to use it for. I can't mix it with my foundation because it's supposed to be glowy, and my skin is an oily skin, so I don't want to mix this with my foundation. I have found an alternate use for this product, and I don't like returning stuff. Like, I've had this for 2 months now anyway, but I've really tried it every way that I can, and I've run out of ideas. So I would welcome any suggestions on how to find an alternative use for this. You know, I would really love to. And I also tried it as, you know, something I can use in the middle of my face and, you know, put on tinted moisturizer or something and just run out of the door. And this will only be in the center of my face. Since it's flawless, your pores don't show, and it still didn't work. But I do love her brand. I love the eyeshadow. I love the bronzer. Those are my favorites that I've been reaching for. This one though, yeah, no, I know it's not going to be a popular opinion, but for me, yeah, I don't know the point of this. That's all I have for today for my June favorites. I want to say thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. And if you did enjoy watching this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well if you haven't already. So I would also like to know what your favorites are, things that you've been loving for the month of June. Kindly comment down below and maybe I'll try them out and see how it works. So until next time, kisses.